All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. There was a big bright spot on how many putbacks we converted. Don't lose any of that persistence on the offensive glass. And I don't want us moving things along too quickly to start the third quarter. A casual tempo will suit us just fine right now. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
The second half, neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Christie. The Pistons leading. Passes it to Chan. Tries from 10. That's good on the jump shot. The Dudes got 9. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Over to the left wing. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. 6 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Dixon passes to Chan. That's good. He's got 11.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Pass to Christie. Back to Lillard. Here's Clement. It's good. This game is all even.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
It's a Detroit Pistons timeout.
Okay, guys, on offense, I really want to push the pace. We're looking for the first good look. Take it. Keep the pressure on the defense at all.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they made that a point of emphasis a year ago. They really spent a lot of time on the practice floor at the free throw line, and it sure paid off.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Monroe against Aldridge. Chan passes to Stuckey. And that one's good. Stuckey's got his third basket of the night right there.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically layings.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys. As we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they were also number 1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. The best in the league shooting the basketball. It's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency. Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Crab's checked in for Portland. Here's Chan. An amazing finish with the hands right in his face. The dude's got 13 points. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Damian Lillard. What a year he had last season. He put up about 22 points a game, 8 assists and 5 rebounds. And it's the kind of run we've seen from him so many times in the past.
But no matter how many times we do see him have a stretch like this, Steve, it still leaves us shaking our heads in amazement and admiration.
And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this hot.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
Aldridge a screen. Aldridge left side. And again, it's Portland converting.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
The pass to Chan. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Lillard outside. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Lopez a screen. Puts up a 3. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Chan. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Monroe's got 6.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these 2 teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
They set the pick, and Jones has it in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
For Detroit, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Dishes to Gray. The tray. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
And I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Pacers game. I think it should be close.
Crabbe kicks to Franklin. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. And you look at the dude, a great player, second in the league.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season. And because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
Now the dish to Gray. Kicks it to Mahinmi. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Chan. From 15 feet away. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
There's a screen. Franklin passes to Crabbe. Franklin kicks to Crabbe. And again, it's Portland converting.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something like that.
Pistons leading by 3.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
And he gets it to go. 20 points for the dude.
What a terrific job to hit the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Craig. He kicks it to Lopez. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Jones, no luck. Here's Chan. Misses. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's Detroit. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway.